So would you like to play around with emotions for your ultra realistic human images? So yeah, you can literally do that because in this video, I'm going to show you the method if you want to specify emotions for your facial expressions, like we're talking about happiness, sadness, whether it is fear, anger, surprise, love, and much more. So with all these emotions, you can go ahead and give boost to your AI image generation that it really wants. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so let's just take this image as an example. So this image is a true definition of happiness. So we have a prompt over here which says, capture the vibrant spirit of Mardi Gras with a colorful, high-energy image featuring two African-American women aged 30 to 35, dressed in elaborate costumes, adorned feathers, sequins, and masks. Like you can see we have very much detailed prompt right over here. And with the help of this prompt right here, I'm going to go ahead and create different prompts for all of my other emotions, which are happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, love. So how you can do that? It's really easy. You need to go ahead and jump to your Microsoft Copilot because as you guys know, like this is my favorite go-to tool for prompt generation, right? So I basically type in a prompt like write prompts for Midjourney that would specify emotions for facial expressions like these all are my emotions, by taking this prompt as an example, and I basically pasted my prompt right over here, right? So this is how we're going to go ahead and use Microsoft Copilot for that. So take a look at the output. Wow. So now we have all the prompts for my happiness, which are basically generated literally for me. Like these are my prompts, right? So I have my for happiness, sadness, fear, anger, surprise, and love. Okay. So now let's just go ahead and copy paste all of this prompt, test out in our Midjourney and see how it looks, okay? Okay, so first of all, if you talk about happiness, so I provided capture a heartwarming scene of a family reunion and sunlight park. The focus is on joyful grandmother aged 60 to 65 hugging her grandchildren. The grandmother face is lit up with happiness as she is surrounded by her loved ones. Emphasize the warm atmosphere with soft lighting, highlighting the grandmother's radiant smile. Incorporate elements of candid photography to capture the genuine emotion of moment, and we have taken parameters as aspect ratio 16:9, okay? So like take a look at the prompt, right? I have basically included like happiness, happy, good emotion, live emotion, like everywhere in the prompt just to get the perfect output out of Midjourney. So this is the key for you guys. If you want to go ahead and play with emotions, you need to provide like that kind of style, that kind of emotion in every line of your prompt. Okay, that's really important. So for that, these are my outputs. Like take a look at this. So we have a heartwarming scene of family reunion right over here at Sunlit Park. Okay, that is good. And focus is on joyful grandmother. Yeah, you can literally see that. She is surrounded by her loved ones, which are her grandchildren. So take a look like how realistic this looks. And over here, we are getting like that kind of a happy vibe with the whole image. Like the grandchildren are happy, the grandma is happy. So yeah, this image is absolutely perfect for our happy emotion, okay? Okay, so the next one, we're going to go ahead and jump to sadness. So I typed in my prompt like illustrate a poignant moment of a man aged 30 to 35 saying goodbye to a train station. The man faces etched with sadness as he waves farewell to a departing train. The focus should be on one man's expressing eyes, all those details for our sad emotions. So take a look at this image. Okay, we did get a bit of, a mistake over here. Like the age isn't 30 to 35. Clearly, it's looking like a 50 or 40, 45-year-old man. Other than that, if we talk about emotions in the image, so yeah, this is absolutely perfect. So, we have the man's face, which is etched with sadness as he waves farewell to a departing train. Like, take a look at this image. Then the last one, okay, this is absolutely perfect. Like, we have the emotion of sadness as looking like he's basically see-offing his loved ones or something like that. But, the emotions are to the point, right? So if you take a look at the third one, which is fear. So I typed in my prompt that depict an intense scene of a young woman aged 20 to 25, lost in a dense forest at dusk. The woman's face is marked with fear as she navigates through the eerie silence. The focus should be on her wide eyes, reflecting the chilling uncertainty of her surroundings. Like, take a look at the prompt. We basically are telling Midjourney, like, if someone is in fear, the focus should be on her wide eyes. Obviously, when we are fear, we're like surprised. So we have our eyes wide open. So we have to provide these details right in your prompt. That is the key. All right, guys? So take a look at the output. Wow, this is absolutely perfect. Like, take a look at the third one. I'm really much fan of the third image. So this really looks like a fear scene right over here. Okay, the girl is like afraid. She's frightened. And, the output, this looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, so the next one we have is of anger. So I provided portray a dramatic scene of a businessman aged 40 to 45. In a heated argument in a corporate boardroom, the businessman's face is flushed with anger. Makes his point. The focus should be on his furrowed brows and clenched fists, symbolizing his frustration. Like, then take a look at this image. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful. Like, we told Midjourney, like, his face should be clenched and his brows should be furrowed, okay? So these details are very necessary if you are talking about emotions. And take a look at the images. The first one, second one, like, these are literally ultra realistic. And if you take a look at the background, it clearly looks like he is in a corporate boardroom, he is in a meeting, and he is literally frustrated due to some reason. So you can basically go ahead and help yourself with these outputs of emotions such as anger, which is really perfect, right? Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about surprise emotion. So I typed in a prompt: capture an exciting moment of a young boy aged 10 to 12 opening a gift on his birthday. The boy's face is filled with surprise as he unwraps a present to reveal the most desired toy. And take a look at the detail. Yeah, his mouth is wide open. He's surprised. He's happy. He's surprised, but in a good way, yeah? So it basically is a good surprise for him because he's celebrating his birthday. So yeah, these images, they look to the point, right? So Midjourney didn't mess up with a surprise emotion, for a good surprise emotion for that, right? Okay, so now last but not least, we have love emotion. So I typed in my prompt: illustrate a romantic scene of a couple aged 25 to 30 sharing a tender moment under a starlit sky. The couple's faces are closed, their expressions filled with love as they share a quiet conversation. The focus should be on their intertwined hands and soft smiles. And take a look at this. Wow, this is absolutely beautiful, right? So yeah, guys, this was the illustration of how you can go ahead and specify emotions for your facial expressions, right? So if I can go ahead and give you one more example for each of your emotions. So first of all, we have the happiness right over here. Okay, so this was basically an uplifting scene of a family reunion on a sunny beach. All right, then the second one we have is sadness. So we have a solitary figure sitting on a park bench on an overcast day. This looks like a very sad vibe. Then the third one we have is fear. Okay, all right, so it's giving me kind of a fear vibe. It's a tense moment as a lone hiker encounters a sudden storm in the mountains. Then we have anger. All right, so for the anger, we have an intense emotion of a professional chef in high-stakes kitchen environment. Okay, this is really to the point. Then we have for sadness. Then we have for surprise. Okay, so we have an image of a street magician performing a trick for an unsuspecting passerby. All right, this looks good, especially the first and the last one. And for the love. Okay, all right, guys, so there you have it. This was a brief tutorial of how you can go ahead and specify emotions, how you can play around with your emotions for your ultra realistic human images. So I hope you like this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.